Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here, and it's time for Bill Bites News. Let's see what the monkey shines are today. Well, here's a headline. Trump impeachment vote fails miserably. Once again, the monkeys tried to break out of the zoo, but they just couldn't figure out how to work a doorknob. And I tell you, these Democrats, 50 years ago, the USA was #1 in just about every category. Today, I wonder if the only world record we now hold is for the dumbest politicians. Seriously, one Democrat asked on national TV if putting Marines on the island of Guam would cause Guam to tip over and capsize. Seriously. And, believe it or not, that guy got reelected. Which raises the questions, are today's Democrat voters the dumbest Americans in American history? Oh, this is good. My president, Mr. Trump, today officially recognized Jerusalem as the capital of the Jewish people. Jerusalem has been the capital of the Jewish people for over 3,000 years, and stealing it from the Jews is a major part of the horrible plan of the Muslims. The entire Islamic world is hell-bent on the destruction of Israel and the Jewish people, and eventually Christians and Americans, including the liberals that are today cheering for Islam. And our shamefully wimpy politicians do not have the courage to stand up to the most violent false religion in the world, which is the duty of every decent American. It is so good to finally have a president who does the right thing, even if the bad guys don't like it. Donald Trump is becoming the very definition of political courage. Political courage. Barack Obama. I crack myself up. Okay, well, Democrat senators are calling for Al Franken to resign. Franken, the most morally corrupt man in the Senate. He's the guy who is pushing for federal law to mandate the homosexualizing of every kindergartner in America. Al Franken is a man of evil, and if Americans do not protect their children against this kind of filth, the Democrats will corrupt every child in America. We have not yet pushed back hard enough against the sexual corruption that is sweeping this nation. And here's another one from California. Again, a state legislator from San Francisco named Ting is proposing that California ban all gasoline cars. Did they finally create a car that runs on the AIDS virus? That's about the only thing San Francisco has in abundance. There is no photo of Mr. Ting. I can imagine why. Let's see, what's he up to? Yep. It's to fight global warming by reducing carbon dioxide emissions. Would somebody please tell these people that they can't grow their marijuana without carbon dioxide? Or better yet, tell them that carbon dioxide is emitted whenever anybody speaks. If Democrats really want to save the world, they could just stop talking. And actually, that really would be a step towards saving the world. I see the NFL is still doubling down on stupid. Instead of demanding that their employees conduct themselves honorably, the NFL is groveling at the feet of black racists and promising to give millions of dollars to social justice issues. Let me define social justice. Social justice is any program that liberals put together to drag America down into the gutters of pornographic filth, to inspire hatred against law enforcement officers, to instigate hatred and violence against people with white skin, and of course anything that sabotages the president and his efforts to make America great again. Whenever you hear the term social justice, remember what I just told you. And for all you guys who are still going to the NFL games, shame on you. I am disgusted that your ball game is more important to you than your country. Seriously, shame on you. And that goes for you guys who tune in to watch the NFL on your cable TV. Your viewing registers with the NFL, so they know you're watching and supporting them. If you love America, for crying out loud, turn off the NFL. Well, here's one that'll make some gun owners happy. Reciprocity has passed the Congress and is headed for the Senate. Now this will require all states to recognize concealed carry permits from all the other states, just like what they do now with driver's licenses. But you know, truth be told, the federal government has no authority to mess with gun laws. Shall not be infringed was specifically directed at the federal government. But I'm not going to complain, because this particular unconstitutional federal act corrects a serious problem with states that refuse to recognize the Second Amendment rights of all citizens. I think reciprocity is going to pass, and it's going to cause conniption fits in all the gun-free zones all across America. And that is a show that I am really going to enjoy. Well, this has been Bill Bites News. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.